Today I'm going to be comparing these two KastKing fishing rod mounts. Now this one here that I'm holding in my hands is going to be their horizontal one. So essentially you're going to take it and you're going to mount it up onto the wall, and then your rods are going to go in between. This one that I purchased comes with 6 holders. You can fit 6 rods. And then this one here is going to be actually the KastKing standing rod holder. This one actually holds up to 16 rods on it, so you can definitely fit a lot more on that. Obviously, this one is going to take up room on the ground, whereas this one's going to mount onto your wall. So it's going to be a big difference between the two there. Just depends on how much space you have. Also, only holding 6 with this one means you're going to need a couple of these, probably 3 of them actually, to be able to get even close to 16 rod and reel combos if you happen to have that many lying around, I guess, or that many. One issue with this KastKing standing one is it's not very sturdy. I wish they would have designed it a little bit better. It's made of entirely all plastic, so there's no like metal on the base or anything to make it heavier. There's no adjustable feet on the base or anything like that to hold it in place. So I wish they would have designed that a little bit better from this KastKing. Whereas this KastKing, it's just going to be made of plastic. It's just really basic, so there's not really a whole lot they can do wrong. This is going to be got the soft rubber here on the inside for where the butt end of your rods are going to sit. And then here, your top of the rod is just going to kind of slide through. One thing about this KastKing horizontal mount that I'm not a huge fan of is that they didn't make sure everything matched up. So obviously they're going to match up when they're like this. So they made them identical. The problem with that is for these horizontal ones, you're going to have to turn one because you want the butt end on the one end and then the other side to have the top end that's going to go into. So you're going to mount them like this. So that means your logo is going to be upside down. This is going to be backwards, opposite of that. And I know that's a little nitpicky, but I wish they would have thought about, okay, when you mount these, you're going to have to mount them in place. Now I know it would mean them having to change the mold for the right side or the left side, and I'm sure that's why they did it, because it's cheaper to just create identical ones and then tell everybody to turn them around. So I get that, but I just would have preferred if they would have made it where it was kind of a matching set like that for these. Overall, when comparing these two, it's really a close one. I really do like the KastKing standing one, simply because I like the standing one better than having to constantly be mounting this up on the wall and that sort of a thing. But there's a few downsides. I'm kind of concerned about it falling over. This here is just made of foam material, so I feel like over time that's going to break just constantly, your fishing rod's going in and out, whereas this is all going to be made of rubber and plastic, so I don't feel like this is going to break as quickly as this little foam stuff is that the KastKing used for holding the rods into place. So truthfully, it's 50-50 really. They're both good options, but if I had to choose just one, I would choose the KastKing horizontal ones, simply because I really feel like this one's going to last much longer. I really feel like with my kids constantly putting the poles and pulling the poles in and out, this is going to break pretty quickly on that foam part that they have on this set.